So, my name is Saad, and I am trying to become a better speaker. I am trying to learn content creation and marketing and how this attention economy works. So, the best way that I've found is that you should put yourself out there and you will learn as you grow. So, there are a lot of the things that I'll be doing simultaneously. The first one is public speaking. The second one is learning how to market things, learning how the attention economy works, and learning like how the this whole things work. I'm not also like I'm not English native speaker. I'm trying to learn it as well. Like I want to speak English like a native speaker because if you want to like whenever you have to do any kind of business you will talk with someone who is not from the same country or it doesn't have the same language as you, then you will be talking in English. So why not learn it and why not speak it? I can understand it because we have been learning English from the time we are born. Like in Pakistan we study English as a subject, but since there is no one who speaks English, I'm not comfortable speaking it. I make a lot of mistakes during speaking, but I'm good at writing. So, as I'm also interested in geopolitics, news, that kind of stuff, so I thought why not just do live streams a bit on this thing because I follow the news all around the world. I follow like what's happening geopolitically. So if I can just give my opinion on it, I'll be simultaneously able to learn all of these things. So okay, so from now on I will just do a maybe 30 minute, maybe 1 hour of live stream daily, and which I'll be talking about these things. Like I have Twitter opened up in front of me, so I'll be talking about these things, sharing my opinion, my perspective, and I'm not really hoping to gain any followers, any subscriber. I'm not trying to become influencer, but it because I want to learn how the attention economy works, so I will have to go through that. So okay, let's jump into the news because that's what I'll be talking about. It will not only be news, honestly, it will be around many things, anything that comes up to my mind. It could be around AI, it could be around news and geopolitics. I don't know. Anything that comes up to my mind, anything that I found interesting on that day, I'll be talking about it. So with the time, obviously, I will figure out what is the one thing that I'm good at, what is the one thing that I should talk about more than the other. So I think 12 people have joined, and this is my first stream. And welcome everyone. Welcome to all of those 12 people who are there watching me. You guys are the first one. Okay, so let's start with the news. Let me open this account. I follow this account and it breaks down most of the news of the day. So the first news is that Israeli Prime Minister says that Turkish president is anti-Semitic dictator. I don't know anyone who calls them this, like anyone who says Israel is not doing good, anyone who is saying that Israel is kind of doing genocide in Gaza, they say that it's anti-Semitic. It's anti-Semitic. I don't know. Everything for them is anti-Semitic. Anyone who says that Israel is doing wrong, it's anti-Semitic, and anyone who says that Israel is doing good, then he's like a very good person to them. So he is he is a war criminal, and I'm not saying this. This is international court. International court is saying this, that he is a war criminal and he has no right to stay the prime minister of the country. And his Turkish president didn't do anything, nor Turkey. It was Israel that striked these two countries. So the second news of the day is that Israel says that it will act against Turkey's attempt to destabilize region. Israel is the one that is destabilizing region. It's not Turkey. Turkey hasn't fought any war. Turkey hasn't been occupying Turkey hasn't been occupying Gaza. Uh, how are you? How are you? I'm good. How are you? And where are you from? I have read it. Hi, how are you? Jet, read. Read the chat. Bro, read it. I have already read it. I'm good. How are you? The third one is that China calls on the US Iran to return to talks. They were in talk. Okay, so I'm from Pakistan as well. Which city are you from? China is now calling for dialogues. Dialogues between Iran and Pakistan was the one mediating talks between US and Iran, and now I don't think that they will come back to talks because maybe they come back. I'm not exactly sure, but the kind of things that they are doing right now, I don't think that they will return to talks. They have already signed the Islamabad agreement. They can just implement. Both of them agree on that. So if they want to stop fighting, they can just implement that agreement. I have read it. Rawalpindi. Turkey issues arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu. That happened after they bombed the Turkish military buildup. They had me for saying it, but the thing is that Turkey was building military buildup in Syria, and it was a warning for them. It was a warning for Turkey. It was a warning for Turkey from Israel, because now a lot of Israeli ministers, they are saying that Turkey is our first enemy. Turkey is a bigger threat to us from Iran. Um, so I think that it was warning for them. There were the people, there were Turkish soldiers there. Although Turkey denies it, but I think that there were soldiers there because the current government of Syria, it is a kind of like Turkey helped it take over the Syria. Without Turkey's help, I don't think that they would be able to take over Syria. Another one is that Iranian crude oil offered to Chinese buyers, but Chinese buyer declined it. I I was watching a documentary over it, and they were saying that now China's because China's growth is slowing down from the past 5 years. Now they don't need a lot of crude oil, and China uses this war, the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. They use this war as an excuse so that they are not buying any oil. Before that, they were hiding the fact that the China's growth is slowing down, although that video was from American, maybe it's propaganda, because if the China's economy is slowing down, then why would China just like for the world's sake? China's economy is not open like US, so China don't need to convince investor to come there and invest it. A lot of investor wants to come in China, and they want to invest. Even I want to buy the unitary share, but you cannot buy it easily. It's not the Chinese that want foreigners to come. It's the foreigners investor that want to invest in China. So I don't think that. I think that because China is investing a lot in the renewable energy, solar energy, and hydropower, they don't need that much oil now, and they are shifting to EVs. They have made it very difficult for normal person to buy the petrol car because the license plate for the petrol cost so much that a lot of people are now going to EVs in Shanghai. In big cities you cannot buy a petrol.